different soil type, and there's some drainage ditches around it. So it actually makes pretty decent corn. I've got a lot of volunteer corn, and I was feeling kind of bad about it, thinking my combine did not perform like it should have. But I've been around the corner on the road to some other farms, and they've got the same problem. It was exceptionally dry this year. So the corn was dry when it was harvested. I mean, below, some of it was below 15% moisture. Should have been probably started a week earlier. I started like the 15th of September. Anyway, a lot of volunteer corn. It's late October now, but we shelled it and picked it back in September, and it was really dry, the moisture on it, and it's been exceptionally warm, just ideal conditions for the corn to grow. This field here doesn't look as bad as some of them. Anyway, we got kind of a late start this morning. It's already almost 10 o'clock. I've been at it for an hour though, so which is kind of late, but at the same time I did the 50-acre field last night. I tried to finish it, and I got done with it a little after 3 in the morning. So I went home and I slept for a little bit, got some breakfast, and then I come back. I had to get some fuel, and I come back, and I'm back at it. So just because I started late, I actually started early because I was working at midnight, so that's the first part of the day. Anyway, this field is not very conducive to the YouTube because the rows aren't long enough for me. So I'm gonna put you down for a while. We'll be back in touch.
There's dirt on my hands, strong like a tree. There's roots where I stand. Oh, I've been running from the law. Hope they won't shoot me down soon. Pacing on a sleepless night. Try to catch me howling at the moon. Try to catch me howling at the moon. Try to catch me howling at the moon. Try to catch me howling at the When it rains, it pours. Water's up to my chin. Won't stop fighting to the very end. Many men try to reach it. Many men have failed. Well, if you wanna get to heaven, you gotta raise a little hell. And I've been running from the law. Hope they won't shoot me down soon. Pacing on a sleepless night. I linger through the moon. Will you find me? Hope you find me. When the sunrise, when the sun we're trying to catch me howling at the moon. Trying to catch me howling at the moon.
on some long rows now. What we're doing today is we're hiding the evidence. We have a volunteer corn crop coming up. A poor combine performance, which I don't know if you can blame the combine or not. It was so dry. It was shelling at the head when it come through the deal, most of it. I don't think it was coming out of the back of the combine too bad. But anyway, we're turning it over and we're deep ripping it. It's, well, I don't know, I guess it's a deep ripper. It's a 510 Deere, and it's they called it a disc ripper. And it's doing a pretty nice job. I wish it was a little more level across there, but I think it'll be, by the time we makes it over the winter, and next spring we hit it with a field cultivator, I think it'll level out just perfect. Anyway, fall tillage is much more forgiving than spring tillage, so hopefully we can get by with this. I mean, I think it's doing what I want. It's cloudy, so it'll dry out better hopefully next spring. That's kind of the idea. And plus I wanted those deep shanks to be good to break up a little. I think there's a little subcompaction underneath the soil a little bit on this field, all these fields. So that's what we're doing. A little fall tillage. I think it's October 22nd or 23rd. You know, I don't know for sure. Anyway, it's Saturday, and we didn't work all night, but I worked at 3:30 or 3. I got home at 3:30. So, and then I got up at 7, and then I killed an hour getting ready. So, and I fueled the tractor, so I didn't really get going around 9 o'clock. But we're getting along. I'm trying to beat a little. There's supposed to be some rain coming, so I'd like to beat that, but I don't know if I mainly like to get all the corn stalks turned over first. I'm probably going to do the whole place if I have time. And then there's a patch along the river over there I'd like to get for sure if I can, but I don't know. There's a lot to do. This is a slow go because this thing probably has a working width of about 12 foot. It's a little bit wider on the back end. It's probably 14 or 15 foot, but really the working width is more like 12. The 5-shank ripper. What would that make it? Yeah, 12 and a half. So, and then you carry over, so maybe, I don't know, maybe it is 15 foot. I have to think about that. I'm not a tillage expert. I'm not an expert in anything. I just barely get by. But I appreciate you watching, and I'll try to get some more footage. This is kind of boring work, so ain't much I can tell you. Anyway, stay tuned. Maybe something interesting will happen. Hopefully not, because if something interesting happens, that means something broke. I gotta turn. Bye. There's a strange thumping noise back there. I don't really know where it's coming from. I can't pinpoint it. I hear it. It's consistent. It's a thump, thump, thump. So I don't know what's going on. Hopefully. Usually if you keep going, you'll find out what the noise is from. But everything's working good, so I guess I'll keep going. Pray for me. I've had a few breakdowns this fall, so. Oh, don't pray for me. Pray for somebody else that really needs it. This is fun for me. This is my hobby. I'm a hobby farmer. Anyway, we're playing in the dirt, and we're getting along pretty good. And, you know, the dew is wore off, though. So, if I was done in an hour, I'd be happy, but it's going to be more like 10, 12 hours before I'm done, so. Plus, it's almost lunchtime, so maybe I can stop for a minute. I don't know, we'll see. Okay, coming to the end, can't work the camera and the tractor. Nope. Okay, we're making a little bit of a ridge every so often here, but I don't know what to do about it. The thing's running pretty level. I mean, it shouldn't be doing too bad, but maybe that's just the way this machine operates. I don't know. In this type of conditions. I mean, it's doing a good job. It's turned the corn stalks under, and, you know, making some clods so it'll dry out better. I don't want it like work perfect going into the winter, but it should, after winters mellow out, where I can come in with the field cultivator next spring, and hopefully with one pass I can get it into seedbed condition. Well, you know, hopefully. So, anyway, this is the tool we have to work with. This is the best option I had to use, so this is what I'm using. You know, somebody might say a vertical till tool. Well, you know, I don't have that. I don't have access to a vertical tillage unit, so this is what we're going to use. So we'll see how we get along. I think it's working okay. I think it's nothing a field cultivator can't come back next spring and make perfect. We have a very nice field cultivator at my disposal, so that's what we'll use. All right. Okay, it's 1 o'clock. Time for a little break, and I'm gonna get something to bite to eat. So, got another section done. I think we'll get the corn stalks today in the daylight, so that'd be good. Okay, we gotta stop. I gotta go get some fuel. We're on bingo. We're about out. We don't want to run out. That'd be bad. So we'll go grab some fuel, come back, and we'll get to this last 20 acres. That's what we're going to hopefully we'll be done in an hour. I thought we'd be done by 8 o'clock, but that's already 7:30, and we're not going to be done in a half an hour, so it is what it is. Got to finish. It's going to rain tomorrow, maybe tonight. Okay, it's 8:30. We're going to call it a day. I got all the corn stalks worked in, so there's just bean stubble left and another little piece that actually didn't get farmed this year because it kind of flooded out, so I'd like to get over it. But there's 100 acres of, basically there's 100 acres left down there, and it's supposed to rain tonight, so. But anyway, what I wanted to get done, I got done. I wanted to get the corn stalks worked in so I don't have to deal with them. So we got it, and we're going to go home. So that was 150 acres. I started yesterday at, I don't know, I got home about 4:30, I think, and left with the tractor, and it takes 30 minutes to get over here, so. And then, you know, I've been at it all day, and I was at it most of the night, so. But we accomplished something. That's not the fastest tool to use either, the disc river, but it takes care of a little compaction that we were dealing with, so hopefully it broke up some soil. I think it worked good. Looks pretty good. It's a little ridgy, but I think that'll get straightened out next spring with the field cultivator. So anyway, that's gonna be it. Thanks for watching. got her shined up now. Ain't been that slick in years.